What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Kibaloo coming at you again with another cigar opinion and chit chat. Today we're going to be talking about this cigar right here. It's a 5x50 Bugatti, Maduro flavor, broadleaf wrapping. Interesting little stick I got in a sampler pack. So y'all got a little time, like I do. We're going to chit chat, chop it up about this stick right here. Hit that B-roll footage, kid. Boom! Going down YouTube. Before I keep it back again. As I said in the intro, we're going to be smoking on the Bugatti. It's a 5x50 Maduro blend cigar. Looking at the little review here, it came out in 2015. It's part of a 3-line release. Lotus with some other big brand names. Lotus, Vertigo, and Black Label, and some other accessories. This particular one is going to have a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper with a Sumatra binder. Cool part about this one is actually going to have 4 different fillers from the Dominican Republic, Honduras, Nicaragua, and the US, believe it or not. It is a coolly compacted, nice little cigar. Nice little oily sheen. Already got the V-cut on it. Shout out to Cigar Head Thread. V-cut is the way on this one today. I really dig the dark panel with the Bugatti label on the wrapper right there. Really cool looking simplistic band. I got this one as a part of a Smoke Dogg cigar sampler. About the first part of the month. It's the 16th of the month, so I think I got it at the end of last month. June 1st, something like that. So it's been kind of sitting waiting on me to try it out. Not sure if I ever smoked this before. Kind of got a little oily sheen to it. Sweet tobacco on the cold draw. We ain't gonna do all that. Just initial taste because I've seen it. Sitting around here in Texas, getting ready to celebrate Juneteenth. Get a day off, a day free from work as it's now recognized as a national holiday. Maybe some of my Mason brothers may go take a step or two somewhere, or go just hang out. Might just put some meat on the grill, invite some people over, you know. Hope the week has found everybody doing as chill as they can. Everything to be expected as they get out the week. Interesting taste on the retro hell. A little bit of spice, not a lot of pepper on the first light up. So far, good smoke output. You see, it's smoking like a champ right there. I do have a fan on here in the garage because the heat here in Texas has officially arrived and started kicking in. The more reviews I do, I'm probably going to start opening the garage a little bit, get some of the night air. Till then, I'll just sit back and hang out with y'all like this. Kind of a cool, pleasant surprise that I'm going to get a short week. And I actually have nothing on the plate. Hopefully my phone doesn't ring with the vocation, so I get to enjoy it. Not gonna jinx that too much. Not too bad. Smooth. Taste tobacco. Like a mild tobacco. A little bit of a sweetness coming through there. A little bit of woodsy, almost like a little bit of cedar. Cocoa coming off the first light up. So some woodsy, cedar, some cocoa, and a creamy little finish. So I'm gonna puff this up a little bit. Let y'all sit back and relax, find your beverage if you're gonna hang out with me for a while. I'll chop it up with you in a little bit. Y'all be easy. What's up, squad? I'm back again. Still smoking on the Bugatti. Smoking like a champ. Surprisingly, a really good draw on this cigar. Haven't had a lot of problems with it at all. Got a lot of humidity down here inside my, I'm going to say humidity, it's hot inside my garage, but the burn has not been that bad at all. Ash is kind of flaky, really enjoyable. As I was puffing down it, I was getting a little bit of taste of some black coffee. It was like some burning wood. I guess that'd be what reminded me a little bit of like when you first, when you light up your grill, got your stick burner going, your offset smoker going, and you add a little bit of wood, and that little bit of char comes up and adds to your smoke. That's kind of what I'm getting, the flavor that I'm putting. Not like a KFC or anything like that, but like a charred, oaky, or charred wood type flavor. Pretty enjoyable for a hump day smoke. Looking forward to the weekend. Again, like I said, it's a short week for most people. We have a national holiday coming up on Friday. Looking forward to some of my, well, I was looking forward to having like a little march that we was going to do. We was going to walk down downtown, Central Texas, downtown in Austin, maybe towards the Capitol, or maybe towards the park. Some of my Masonic brothers. Don't know if that's going to happen as of yet. It's cool to see the world opening back up. Things we put on pause for a long time is not starting to getting back to a little bit of normalcy. It's not the same as it was because everything's different. But trying to get back into the flow of things has been pretty good. Hope all y'all been doing okay. Y'all got any big plans for the weekend or any plans for if you have a 3-day weekend coming up? I like to hear about it, see how they are. I was looking at some of the other content creators and realized that during the pandemic, when everything shut down, a lot of cats, that's what drew them to becoming content creators or expanding on their enthusiasm for the love of these cigars. To this day, I still think this particular culture, this particular network of people thrived better than any other, group of people. Probably got a little bit closer with Zooms and some social media outlets to where we can communicate from across the way. I've met some different people in some of my different cigar clubs from Massachusetts, New York, Jamaica, all over the place. I can say I consider them friends. When I see them logging on, I chat it up for a little bit. And I feel it's a good break away from the normalcy of everything we got going on. Good for the mental health, Good for the mental health. A good cigar will allow you to slow down and be peaceful to yourself and your own self. This particular cigar is really doing good for me. I really like this. I'm on call this week, so I got to pair it with peach Waterloo water, sparkling water. But the sparkling aspect of it does bring out a little bit of it. Of the flavor notes inside the cigar. That black coffee really pops out on this part of the cigar after I clean my palate. That spice is picked up a little bit on the retrohale to where it's almost like a black peppery type finish. And the finish does linger on this cigar. I checked my Googles, found out this cigar, even though I bought this in a sampler pack, it goes for $8, or suggested price $8. And that's not a bad price for this particular stick. I'm enjoying it. It's good for my palate so far. To have that many different type of fillers, I was kind of worried that it would be over muted with all these different type of fillers from all across the region. But the combination is not as familiar as I thought it would be, being that they're trying to mix that many fillers in there. I've definitely enjoyed it. I'm gonna smoke on a little bit, see what type of story she wants to tell me. Be back in a little bit. Y'all hold tight. What's happening, squad? Back at you again. This ash is holding phenomenal on this Bugatti cigar. You know, you kind of expect to have a little, as I'm getting down to the middle part of the cigar, I'm really surprised when I looked up the price point on it. And again, I've never really, this is the first time I've ever puffed on this stick, but it's handling really, really well. You know, you see the name Bugatti, you think, okay, they're trying to market off a luxury car and all that high-end type stuff, but that's not the case at all. Look at that burn line I got going on right there. Literally stacking dimes right now as far as that ash go. A little bit of flake on it, but other than that, it is performing like a champ. Flavor profile is still there. Retrohale still has that pepper's got more pronounced with it. That finish is hanging on. Getting a lot more of that charred, woody flavor coming with it. A lot of enjoyable smoke. Really, really jazzy ride for a hump day. Really jazzy ride for hump day. I was actually kind of nervous cutting and lighting it, because I've been fortunate so far. The cigars I actually try to review, especially when I've never had a chance to puff on them before, how I was going to perform if I was going to have a bad experience with it. That's not been the case with the Bugatti. Again, I got this one on a sampler pack out of the Smoke Dogg website, so if you look them up, give them a chance. I'm also having a conversation with guys in the cigar community. Shout out to Texas Rollers out there. He was enjoying his pool at his crib, and yes, I'm hating on it. So my brothers and sisters of the Leaf from the Ashhole Cigar Club having a good time. Saw some other brothers and sisters from the DR, Distinguished Ruffians. Shout out to y'all if y'all tuning in. Shout out to all the brothers and sisters of the Leaf to find time to enjoy a nice little smoke thing. I love the cigar community. I can't emphasize it enough. The way it brings all people together from all walks of life. You get a chance to learn about another man, another woman, and what brought them to this particular culture, you know. Retro, oh, there goes the ash. Glad it was away from my lap. Retrohale on here is, again, that pepper's kind of mellowed out just a tad, but it's still consistent. Creamy, lingering finish of that charred oak is still kind of present, but it's dying off a little bit. When I get into this last third, I'm going to see where it takes me. Other than those flavor profiles I talked about, it hasn't transitioned much from that, which I think is kind of weird. And it has those 4 different fillers in it from the U.S., Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, and Honduras. But well-constructed cigar, good smoke output, really good pull on it, a really good draw on the cigar. Finding a lot of enjoyment out of it. My opinion, to my palate, comes off as a medium-bodied cigar, just because it's the flavor profile seems to linger, or that pepper kind of lingers on. It's not a punch into the face. My nasal cavity can handle it real well. Retrohale is real cool with it. It's a really, really jazzy ride she's taking me on. Really would recommend, if you come across it, to enjoy what she has to say. I was able to get the wrapper off real successful too. So I'm having some conversations here, chatted up a little bit with bros. We'll be back. hold tight. Back at you, YouTube. We're getting at it one more time.
I missed that. Almost.
Trying to enjoy the rest of this Bugatti cigar, Maduro 5x50. Have to say, I've been pleasantly surprised by the smoke output, the draw, and the flavors. Not a lot of complexity in it. As I'm getting down to the final third of it, or to the final part of the cigar, I ain't gonna say the final third. Flavors that picked up, I kind of picked up a little bit of, I made some notes. A little bit of hay picked up. Oddly enough, the creaminess kind of came back into it on the last part. Real smooth on the retro hill. Found a lot of enjoyment out of that. Found myself taking a long drag, letting it sit inside my mouth for a while, and really enjoying the flavors that was producing out of this particular cigar. Burn line, still pretty good. Again, where I'm sitting at, I got a fan blowing on me, so it kind of got a little bit, kind of self-hotbox itself, I guess. And I've been sitting here having a conversation with some of my brothers on a Zoom thing here, not paying attention. Sat it down for a little bit, but even that, while I was gone and self-corrected, I've been going at this cigar for roughly about an hour now. So really, really enjoyable stick, man. Really enjoyable stick. She is a beaut. Nice little jazzy ride. I can almost hear the music that she said playing to me while I'm dragging on it. That particular retro hill and that flavor almost got like a hint of some type of a floral note. Not a negative floral note, not a heavy flower output or anything like that, but just like the floral aspect of what the tobacco produces when it heats up and as it gets down into it. And it could be because, like I said, it has 4 particular fillers inside this particular cigar. So them all dancing together, I guess that's just what the song is going to sing to me, right? So as I get down with this, I hope y'all have a very enjoyable weekend. Shout out to all the fathers out there. Hope y'all get to truly enjoy yourselves. Sit back, relax, enjoy a good stick, enjoy a good adult beverage, and enjoy the time you have with your friends and family. Enjoy the love you're going to get. Be one with yourself. Detach. Take all that nonsense out your mind. Enjoy the weekend. Till the next time, I appreciate your time. Hit that like, subscribe button if you get a chance to. I surely appreciate it. I will see you at the next channel. Y'all be easy. Jazzy out.